Hello and welcome back to a guide to using computers for ALP coursework. This video looks at Office 365, how you get stuff done in your ALP courses. Remember that the best way to log on to Office 365 is to go to the NSCC homepage, nscc.ca, look at the top right, and you'll see a place where you can log into Office 365. There you'll be able to access Word, your Outlook webmail, OneDrive storage, PowerPoint, Teams, and other apps. You can use these apps online, download them to your computer, or get an app for your device for free in your iOS store or your Android store. To use Office 365, you need to enter your W number followed by @campus.nscc.ca. So your username, your W number, @campus.nscc.ca, and you must use the exact words @campus.nscc.ca. Then you enter your password. If you can't remember it, IT services can reset your password over the phone and email it to your personal, not your NSCC email account. Better off using the password management tool to manage your own password. Then you click the sign in button and you're good to go. So remember, Office works with your NSCC credentials. Also remember, you don't need to learn all these apps at once. Which do you think is most important when you start school? Did you guess email? That's right, we really want you to learn the email tool. You can also set up email on a device. In Settings, you add an Exchange account. It's a little different from device to device, so remember you also get a big document with these videos. You can click on the links there to learn to set up Office apps and email on your mobile device. Now you may get a Buy Office message when you read through those links. Ignore that. You already have a free NSCC Office 365 account. So it doesn't matter how you check your mail, but you must check your email regularly. Use email to check in with your faculty and NSCC support people, and we will send you our information through that address. So you need to check it regularly. Every day is best. When you enrolled in ALP, you met Aggie and Kim. So it's natural to think of them as the first stop for all your questions. But remember, there are almost 150 ALP students. That's why we have faculty advisors. We call them FA for short. And we're your first stop for questions. Your faculty advisor, if we can't help, then we will direct you to a resource. So use your webmail, check your Outlook mail through Office 365, however you choose it. And whether you use a personal, campus, or community device, you can email your faculty advisor. Using NSCC webmail will be demonstrated in several courses. And remember, you have that big document that comes with these videos to check back, click through the links, and see demonstrations. To create a new message, you choose New above the inbox, and a new message opens. You type the name of anyone who is on the NSCC address list to find their email address, or if you already know an email address, you type it in the To box. You will get a list of email addresses of your instructors at orientation. You can learn more about Outlook from Microsoft. Click on that link in the big document. So when you want to send a message, up there to your left, New Message. Now here's a hint. If you know how to spell the name of an NSCC staff member, you know their email address already. So the formula is first name dot family name @nscc.ca. So here's mine, Connie.McPherson @nscc.ca. nscc.ca. Can you guess Kim McDonald's email address? You're right, kim.mcdonald@nscc.ca. So you go to your new email, ask for a new message, go to the To field, start typing the address, and if you've communicated with Kim before, you won't even have to type it all out. It pops right up. So Office 365 has many pieces. You can open the Office 365 dashboard to explore other apps. Note especially Word and PowerPoint. You're more likely to use those in your courses than some of the others. And you can learn more about these apps at GCF Learn Free, a very safe site to explore. You can find hacks and videos at LinkedIn Learning. And again, the college provides you with a free LinkedIn Learning account. Explore the links in the big document to learn more. And watch for workshops at the Learning Commons. They will have online workshops for you on many of these tools throughout the year. Now, when you start typing any document in Word, PowerPoint, or Excel, remember this. Jesus saves, so should you. If you click through that link in the big document, you'll see a corny joke, but it will help you remember to save your documents. Where you save is also important. Don't get burnt. Save, 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 but save where you can find your document. One good place to save is your new NSCC OneDrive account. It's another Office app. I'm going to show you some screenshots. OneDrive can look different depending on the device you're on, and they do update it regularly, but it probably will look like this. It lets you save your files in the cloud to work on any computer connected to the internet. If you look in File Explorer, your OneDrive for NSCC will look something like this. It will usually say OneDrive Nova Scotia Community College or OneDrive for Business. You may also see a OneDrive without those words. That would be your OneDrive from another non-NSCC account. Don't go there unless you want to use that account for schoolwork. This picture shows a picture of my OneDrive, my personal OneDrive. You may have one of those too, but for school, you probably want to save on OneDrive for Nova Scotia Community College or OneDrive for Business. You can upload to OneDrive from the app, or if your computer is syncing with your OneDrive, you may see a Save As feature like that. You don't need to have your head in the clouds, however. A USB thumb drive can be an alternative, but you can't accidentally put OneDrive in the wash, just saying. So Office 365 has many ways to access it, but it also has different ways to provide course files to you. So you'll hear about OneDrive shares, Teams, Notebook, SharePoint groups. Yeah, all of those terms right now must leave you feeling like that sign. But the good news is you have lots of time to get to use the tools that your instructor will talk about. And we have one primary sharing tool for files and assignments. So that's good news, right? You don't have to know a lot starting off. You get to know this one primary tool, and that's Brightspace. Brightspace is a learning management system. It's not part of Office 365. The next video in this series talks about it. I just wanted to let you know that you don't need to know everything about Office 365 to get going at NSCC. So let's try a brief Office 365 quiz show. Your new Office 365 subscription is free. And that's true. Your username for Office 365 includes this, the exact words @campus.nscc.ca. And that's true. There's an example of what a username would look like for Office 365. NSCC OneDrive has enough storage space for all your NSCC work. That's true. You're not going to run out of space on your OneDrive. You can access OneDrive from any computer connected to the Internet. And that's true. Very convenient. If you install Office apps on your device, you can do a lot of work without an Internet connection. That's a little more tricky, but that's true. You can often work without the Internet and then upload to your OneDrive when you are connected. Which of these apps are part of Office 365? All of them are. So again, a lot of apps. Listen to your instructors. They will direct you which ones they want you to start with. So let's try to match the term with its role. So first is Word. And that's the app you use to create or word process documents. Outlook. That's where you check your email. OneDrive. That's where you can store your files. PowerPoint. That's where you create presentation slides. And Office 365, that's a suite or a series of apps that will help you learn. So now, here's your Try It challenge. Log on to Office 365 to explore all your new apps. Remember, you don't have to learn them all at once, but we want you to explore, check your email through the Office 365 login, and let your instructors know if you have any questions.